did that other day.
You know what I kind of think?
Oh, he has a bunch of videos I want to watch.
From the last couple days?
Yeah, probably the weekend. This is crazy. This is probably something that wasn't of any interest to him until it invaded his life. You know what I mean? Like he's like a sexy gay man who posts all day about he's like posting articles about bankers in Ohio and shit. Like it's like
Yeah. It's not the sexiest.
I didn't even want to have to.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Check. Give me a check.
Check.
Alrighty.
Check.
All right, welcome back to Unraveled.
Very youth pastor of you coming in hot.
Hey guys,
Like
welcome
at the
on back
door
to
with
Unraveled
with a
Ministries. Yeah. Welcome on back. How are you doing, champ? How was the game last week? Hell
Getting
yeah.
enough food at home?
Oh wait, no, you can't say hell yeah. You guys ready to come in and let's go ahead and put some of that positive prayer power, triple P baby, towards next week's game. Come on in. No, you don't have to worry about him. We'll watch him for a few hours.
In your scenario, is this guy a football coach and a youth pastor?
No, he's like the Sunday school, like the kids, the youth pastor.
Oh, I see.
He's like, come on, let's bring the
So
Lord
they have
to
a little sports team at the youth.
No, it's his school game, but he's coming. And another kid comes up. He goes, "Come on, buddy. We know you're going to get into Harvard. Let's pray for good scores."
I see. So this is just a youth pastor at a high school or a middle school game?
No, at a church on a Sunday, and all of his
What church on a Sunday holds games?
It's not a game. It's he's talking to the kids about what's coming for their lives. Hey, you little dork that prays. You got a test this week. Hey, you little jock that prays.
I see. So he's just invested in their lives.
Yeah, he knows all about them.
I thought we were at a football game.
Where the joke was going was, come on, go ahead. Nothing to worry about here. I know everything about your kids. Leave them here for a few hours.
There
and
you go.
When you swing around to pick them up, grab a coffee first. And
on the house.
Maybe they'll be here.
On the Lord's house.
Maybe they'll be here.
Golly, it's fucked up out there.
Maybe they'll be in a mass grave in Ireland. Okay, too far. Anyway.
It's so fucked up out there that you guys are getting this episode a full day late.
Mm-hmm.
Blame it on the files. I don't know what to tell you. I think we've already used that excuse once.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. Welcome to Unraveled. You get the luxury of having an audio-only episode today. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what all these political groups are talking about, but the real terrorists are dogs.
The truth is that Olivia just actually dressed as Jim Carrey. And we haven't gotten all the putty off her nose.
Yeah, that neck tape is still weird.
Yeah,
God, it's fucking wild out there. The world has been one set of wild things after now. If you guys are not up to par on what's going on, Jim Carrey appeared, I think we all know this already, but appeared at an award in France and looked, I don't know, like a bloated alcoholic lesbian.
Yeah, he looked like my Aunt Kate, actually.
Exactly. Like, not enough estrogen, too much alcohol. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, today, news has surfaced that you guys aren't as dumb as we thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, in fact, use at least one of your eyes to identify.
And some of that AI technology that we're killing the environment to have.
Yep.
The facial, I bet you someone's done facial rec on it.
I'm sure.
That face, that Chinese facial rec?
Yeah, that
AI?
app or whatever. It's like a software. Yeah. But now it comes out that, and I mean, honestly, you guys, the story gets more alarming. Like, I didn't read that and feel better about what was going on at all. If that was meant to ease any Jim Carrey tensions,
yeah,
what we learned is that an Instagram account named Alexis Stone,
Mhm.
but what I'm getting from it is Alex is Stone.
Yeah.
Take it for
The
what
Stone
you want.
and Clay, are they? Remember that?
Clay is meant.
Yeah, I know. It's
Clay
even,
is like a biblical term. I mean,
yeah,
not
but do you
bibli-
remember
but-
that? Because he's French, and you remember in France the Brigittes. He said women are like clay.
Yes,
you
that
know?
plastic surgeon.
So I wonder if that's kind of like. I wonder if that's like a thing out there.
If you
like
guys aren't catching
marble.
up, if you guys aren't,
Damn girl, them tits is marble.
if you're not living in the world of everything is always fake with us, I forgot this was the regular podcast.
Yeah.
There is conspiracy all the way through what some would deem as proof
Mm-hmm.
to themselves at the very least that Brigitte Macron is a man
Yeah.
and that she was made into a woman by a plastic surgeon who is of Asian descent. I cannot remember his name.
Yeah.
And he is quoted elsewhere having said,
Women are specifically female surgery. A woman's skin is like clay. It's so easy to shape or
women's
something.
bodies, maybe something like that.
Something. I
Anyway,
don't remember.
So,
Anyway, he's
the
a
point
creep.
is, there's a lot of weird fucking stone impersonation masking going on in Paris, apparently.
Well, you know, and Epstein liked to fuck around in Paris a little, or in France. You know,
Oh, hold on. Ghislaine was born in Paris and Epstein had a home there.
was she
Just
born in Paris? I believe she was born in
Paris?
London.
Google it.
Okay.
I mean, don't
Raised a
Google it.
London socialite. But
Yes, but she was born in Paris.
anyway, I guess what I'm getting at is it's you know, maybe it's you know, I don't know, whatever I was gonna say. I don't know. You derailed me.
I'm sorry. Talking about all the French faces.
Yeah, I don't know. They're
Well, my issue is if you go look at this guy's Instagram, it's wild.
Mhm.
And I told Al, it's so strange. He's getting paid to do like shoots for Balenciaga as
he considers himself a drag queen.
does he?
Yeah, I mean that's what it says on his. He identifies as a drag queen. Okay,
It's so weird.
listen, they identify as a drag queen.
it's the weird. There's
Born
a
they them
lot.
identifies male drag queen.
There's a lot of he's dressed as a lot of like
Adele.
satanic looking things to, at the very
Mhm.
least something that looks like whatever Lady Gaga's got going on these days.
Yeah, whatever's going on and
Whatever's going around Hollywood these
and that
days.
skull.
It's
yeah.
wild out there. So Jim Carrey may not be a clone, may not be alive. But what we do know is that Alex is Stone is out here, yo.
Yeah. It is yeah, it just does seem very I guess what I was gonna say is anytime anyone kind of like the guy who says it's like clay, like anyone who speaks about tissue, like muscle tissue, like anyone who uses the word flesh.
Well, yes.
Anyone who uses the word flesh creeps me out.
Well, it's strange
Eat
when you're
flesh, cut flesh.
you're
flesh.
combining a creative trait with a like the way that like if you're referring to some of like the concept. I'm not even saying they said this, but the
Yeah.
concept of what I think a lot of us think is behind the Epstein files,
Mhm.
like a jerky making class is wild.
Yeah.
Like what? It's very.
What do you think they
gross.
use? A green egg or what?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
I've always wanted a green egg.
Too morbid.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Now you went and ruined it for
No.
me. I am back on the fun note. We'll get off the stuff that should be reserved for Thursdays. But
Mhm.
on a fun note, I am back with more restaurant reviews.
Okay.
So somehow this might actually be better than the British Waffle House one.
Okay.
This is from Dan, who found himself at a Chili's. Okay. Dan, a month ago, I don't know when this is from, but
Mhm.
Dan left a 1-star review and he said, currently trapped in a Chili's bathroom because they're out of toilet paper. I called the restaurant from the stall twice to ask for a refill. No one has come. It's been 15 minutes. My fajitas are probably cold.
Oh, poor Dan.
But then Dan does the right thing.
Mhm.
Dan comes back and he updates it with a 5-star review and he says, I was calling the wrong Chili's the entire time. They just came to my rescue, and I don't know how to delete reviews. So they want you to know that it was. I mean, how often does the customer admit it was their fault?
I mean, yeah, that you're right, but also Chili's as an institution needs to be
stocking better toilet paper,
prepared to handle diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, you got this guy eating cold fajitas. He'll be back.
Yeah, don't.
He'll be back to that stall.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to dance class, you better bring your shoes, children. Like
so gross. But I think that will be my new ongoing thing, is keeping a collection of funny restaurant reviews.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I feel many ways about that.
Any of them good?
Half of one of them is.
How many remaining are not good?
They're all good.
Good.
They're good. I have one idea about that, and it's good.
Good.
All right.
I like good ideas.
I'm only stalling here because I still can't figure out how to use the new news app. Ever since the update, I cannot find my save stories.
This is why the elderly shouldn't be allowed to have podcasts.
Yeah, that is true. Absolutely true. Here's 30 examples of how out of hand tipping has gotten.
Boy, you're telling me.
Now, we all know these fucking tipsters out here. Everyone wants a tip.
Everybody.
Everywhere you go. Oh, car wash, tip us. You get paid, all right? Back in the day, I used to love to tip people that weren't expecting it. Nowadays, everyone's expecting it. Go fuck yourselves.
I've been thinking about this, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for saying this, and I kind of don't care. I've been thinking about, why do we tip, and this won't apply to you, our salon professionals who own their salons.
Yes, no, that does apply to me. I've been in that situation before.
Like, I absolutely agree if you're renting, like a barber who's renting a booth, a nail salon, who, you know what I mean? But when I come into your salon loft in the space that you rented, meaning you set your prices.
Yeah.
Why am I just charge me $60 or $80 more?
I honestly,
I hate I hate tip culture. I hate it. It's very American too.
I love places that are like, fucking, I set my price. Don't tip me. Like, this is what the service costs. You know what I mean? Like, because I think there is an understanding too of like, there's kind of this free market kind of thing with tipping where it's like, I want to give that guy a little more.
What's also I'm a professional. Quit treating me like a waitress.
Yeah.
Not that there's any problem with waitresses.
Yeah, but I don't make minimum wage.
When you inject Botox in my face, you better hope I don't look at you like a but I also I own this. I purchased all of this stuff. Like, this is my business. You don't, tip your plumber.
Right. When he comes to the house, be like, a little gas money for the drive home,
if
big
anything,
guy.
I would argue it's actually nicer to tip your plumber than your asshole stylist who just sits on her phone all day in her salon. Your plumber's out here fighting traffic, paying for his own gas, eating Cheetos in the fucking car.
Here's
your plumber can't even afford a full fucking meal for lunch, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's over here struggling.
Getting fucking just plowed through on these government valves. He's like, I just need actual valves. Well, it doesn't matter.
He's got just shit under his fingernails. He's eating his egg salad sandwich.
Butt crack's
his wife
always out
him.
Just because it has to be for stereotypical purposes.
A
plunger's not easy to carry. Where do you put that thing?
Yep, exactly.
Can't tuck that in a pocket.
Yeah. Alrighty. So the sonographers at this office asked if you'd like to leave a tip.
I mean, go
at a sonographer office.
Right off.
For a sonogram. This is one hell of a way to make tipping mandatory. 0 is not an amount. Please enter.
For your sonographer, by the way?
No. This is the next example.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. Yeah.
Here's a QR code to tip on a water fountain.
To who? The person who cleans it?
Tip the water company. Support essential workers who keep this station clean.
Yeah, I'm sure.
50-cent suggested tip. These suggested tips are on the bottom, there's the percentages. This restaurant, 99%, 35%, 25%.
What is going on
What
here?
the fuck? Are you leaving a tip online for an online order of medical supplies?
Yes, absolutely. I've been needing a few catheters, and when I stick this in my dick, I want to think about.
Look, a 10% tip is $55. They're buying $550 worth of medical supplies. They probably have
that in
some
any
form,
other country would be free.
They have some form of a condition that they're having trouble managing, and you're over here like, can we get a few points on the back end?
Yeah, you got a few bucks for us?
This one's interesting. It's a tip screen. They're saying on this screen that $22 is 20% of $68.
Is it not?
It's roughly 33%.
That's wild.
Yeah, 22 times 3
Apparently
is 66.
That, see, you guys, AI, not up to par. It does math like I do.
It does. This is a party of 2, guest count 2. It even says it on there, guest count 2, that got a large party, 20% gratuity, which I have a problem with that too.
Yeah.
Large party grats used to be 18. Because my uncle was always like, he felt so insulted by this idea that we weren't going to tip that he would tell the waiter at the beginning, if you don't throw that 18% on there, you'll probably get 35.
Well, it's honestly not the waiter's choice a lot of times. I think it depends on the system.
But he used to get so, I mean, we're talking old school Vegas. We're not talking.
The thing is, I don't even
this was before toast machines and suggested tips.
If you're paying on one check, I don't even like the idea. Oh, I'm bringing more business to your restaurant. You're going to charge me?
Yeah.
I absolutely get if you have separate checks. Why? Like, that is extra work. If there's a party of 20 and one old dude's paying it, like always.
Well, you know how uncles are. All of them are just going to pull out $100 bill for their $70. You know, they're going to throw an extra 30% at the bill anyway. What I'm saying is that
it's crazy that we charge that because the server doesn't get that.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Like, if you're charging,
are you sure the server doesn't get that?
What I'm saying is, where's that coming from?
Maybe it's getting rung up like a credit card tip. I don't know.
I know. I'm wondering. Maybe it does. I guess I'm not talking about this. Like, I'm talking about the charge where it says if you have a large party, an extra 20% will be added to your bill.
Yeah, no.
Is that for the server?
They used to call it an auto gratuity. Yes, it was.
I don't even feel like it says anything about gratuity now.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I think it just says like for large. I don't know. Maybe I'm super confused.
Yeah.
Maybe I just have never read receipts.
Yeah, I mean, technically all this says is large party 20%.
That's what I mean. That's what I always remember.
But it's added to the tipping section.
Oh, okay.
And in all honesty, 20% of it was only $10. So it's like, it was a $50 order and they threw a 20% tip on there. Like,
yeah, maybe you can select
at
it
Casa
yourself then.
Chapala in Bastrop, Texas, you got a margarita, and a pork carnitas for 2. Oh, maybe they charge the 20% because it's like a deal, like a twofer kind of thing. I don't know, but
I mean, if you're gonna offer something for 2 and then charge a fee for 2 fucking people eating it,
yeah, I guess what I'm saying, or charge a large party fee for 2.
I'm so mad about this. This whole article has me infuriated.
This might be in one of those areas that's so ghetto, or like a college area where they're like, "Hey, we're doing parties for 2, but you're tipping." Like,
it's like if you went out for a Valentine's Day and they were like, "There's gonna be a date night charge tonight."
And if you use a credit card, they charge a 3% fee.
Oh,
I just think it's funny that this person literally brought 2 margaritas and 1 shared plate of food to the table. And they're like, you better not
fucking ask for anything, and you're going to pay a large party fee.
18 was never even, like, that number has crept up over years. This one, the options are 30%, 40%, 50%, or 100%.
Yeah.
Insane people.
It's insane. It's actually insulting to the American people, honestly, right now. It truly is. I mean that. I think that's insulting to have that.
Here's another one. This is from a restaurant in Philly, and there is an autograt and a tip.
That's what I mean. I have seen that.
It's going to ask you a question, and you're buying tiles. This is someone on heytiles.com. 10% tip would be $1,000. They're literally buying 10 grand worth of tile.
I'd be like, is that for you coming and installing it?
Yeah, are you coming to fucking say? It's a $10,692 tile order, and you can tip.
That's wild.
Save my info. Show the business your appreciation with an optional tip. From a process server. They hired someone to go serve a paper
So
survey.
you're just tipping Seth Rogen to go
the
get
stoner.
high.
Yeah. This one, the percentages are 20, 25, and 69. Yeah.
I mean, what is that, a sex store? Like what?
Maybe. It looks like a bar behind them. Just being kinky. Pine State Biscuits. This is kind of funny. They put 22 first, 20 second, 25.
Yeah.
So you hit the
20,
medium amount thinking you're hitting the small amount. This is an Airbnb envelope that they leave
for you to tip them,
like the different maid services that hire out.
No, motherfucker, you own this house. You tip the maid.
Super.com saved you $19.34 on your hotel booking. Would you like to leave a $2 tip?
Yes, when we were traveling a lot for shows, I used them a lot, and it was always that. And it's like,
yeah. Here's one on light fixtures, a website for light fixtures. This is a tip request that popped up after an ADHD test.
I mean,
$150. Would you like to leave a tip?
They wrote, what in the late stage capitalism?
This little sign was spotted on a receptionist desk at a doctor's office. Oh, it's the QR codes for the doctor's office.
Venmo.
One for Venmo, one for Cash App.
Yeah. I'm curious if that's like a dermatologist, because that's where it blends a lot. I see is like estheticians and injectors.
Yeah, I think this is like a used bookstore asking if you'd like to leave a tip. Like, I thought we were all very much. Oh, this is like a red box.
No, it's a drive-through car wash.
Drive-through car wash.
But that looks exact. I wonder if that company just bought an old red box and they were like, "Can we use this for our?"
A drive-through car wash wants you to tip what? The robots? I don't remember what this one is. Oh, 20% service charge included for parties of 0 or larger. A 20% gratuity is applied at Quinto, Philly.
Oh.
Philly's getting real bad. Philly restaurants are in a bunch of these.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's funny is we actually, when we were in Philly for like 5 days, we went to that. Remember that bar that is an Italian restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
All their food seems odd because we had to like go get cash for that.
Yeah.
And it was like in the back and basement of a bar. It was a very cool spot.
It's a front for something. Self-service kiosk at a Denver airport for buying essentially a Coke vending machine. Would you like to tip our staff?
It's crazy. Everyone is saying by this, we're not paying our staff enough. Can you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This person, it's a percentage thing on the bottom. 15%. Are you kidding? 18%. Sure, I guess. 20%. The bare minimum. 25%. Come back anytime. 30%. Now we're friends. So you're saying if I tip you 15%, your response is, are you kidding? Something tells me you're not even a 10% worth tip. Like, you haven't.
Ma'am, this is an IHOP and you are a cunt, so get out of here.
Listen, everyone. Everyone who says if you've never served, you bet, blah, 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 blah. No, as somebody on the other side, because I have the same opinion about hotel front agents in Las Vegas, and I did do that. Get the fuck over yourselves.
I mean, I know it's from the service industry side.
I know it sucks, but this idea that if you show up with a pouty face and expect 25% and don't even refill my drink, you can go fuck yourself.
Well, and I mean, I truly am not really talking about servers in this. Like, yes, I agree. I don't think you get to treat someone like an asshole no matter what they are going to, like, a tip is just that. And yes, we understand what the tip industry is in this country. And again, that's for a different discussion as to why that was ever a thing to begin with, why it ever became the responsibility of the people to pay the staff of the restaurant or of the place. But either way, my biggest issue is I come from that side. I know what it's like when the economy's shit. I know what it's like when it's good. This bullshit, this guilting people, Guilting. Who do you fucking think is eating at Hooters, Brad?
Well,
they don't have 95 extra dollars to tip you either.
Yeah, and not only that, but like if every time they
I'm sick of this bullshit about like, oh, but it just prompts the people who have it. No, either the people who have it go out of their way to leave it, or they have it because they've been taking it from other people their whole fucking lives.
Yeah, it's all. I don't know. It's Chris and I were talking about this on Cover to Cover today, that one of the local restaurants gets real uppity, like, technically we can fit you in, but you need a reservation. And it's like way out the fuck out near his place.
You're like, hey, go
and it's
fuck
like
yourself.
And what these people don't like, our local bar, Electric Al, we love the bartender there.
Mm-hmm.
We go sit there often, just get some happy hour, get a drink,
it's
hang
walkable,
out.
it's nice.
They are, as a business, so infuriating, but I know they're struggling.
Yeah.
This like,
they're like always close. Like it's
but the funny thing is, we used to live almost an equal distance away, but in the other direction. And every time we would walk over for happy hour, the burgers would still be $30.
Yeah.
And now the happy hour burgers are $4.20.
Yeah, but they're only open like 4 hours a week.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, they just like, when you're selling happy hour 3-ounce burgers, no one's spending like they had to realize, and we go there a lot now, but it's just like, you gotta get the fuck over yourself.
Well, the other thing that's
you're not worth what you think you're worth.
Well, interestingly for restaurants too, is I believe the majority of their money making is on alcohol, not food.
Yeah.
And so the problem is, if you charge me $40 to eat, I will buy less $19 cocktails. If I can sit around, not get too drunk all night and have something to pick at, and it's not the cost of 2 drinks, then I'll hang out and I'll buy your alcohol, which is where you're really making your money.
Yeah.
But when my only option is a $60 steak, I'm going to have a drink and go down to McDonald's. Eat human.
But what I was going to say is, there's also like
allegedly.
There used to be a snobbiness to them, that when we used to go there, even that like it was almost like they had to start failing to appreciate the customers. And now we go there twice a week. And it was the same thing I said about this restaurant this morning. Like, I'll pop in every Tuesday and Wednesday when I'm, but like, Chris's daughter's at school all day. He's probably bored. He'd probably pop in if you weren't such assholes on Saturday. He'd probably pop in on the weekdays. Yeah. It's just like one of those.
Yeah.
Like, you build an ecosystem when you don't try to nickel and dime people for everything.
Yeah.
Because if it costs me everything and you're an asshole because I didn't give you a 30% tip, I'm never coming back. You'll be unemployed.
Starbucks went wrong.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, if you guys don't know this has been talked about in a lot of capacity, is fast food employees in Los Angeles are currently making, I mean, don't quote me on this, but what, $22 an hour or something?
Yeah.
Starbucks employees in Los Angeles are making $22 an hour, and then they look at you sideways when you don't tip them 30% on a latte.
Yeah.
Bitch, you have health insurance.
Yeah.
Go and fuck right off.
Well, that's what I've always even said about with even Starbucks, like just all of it. They have a lot of privileges there. You do not need to, when other people fight on the behalf of a Starbucks barista, you're like, do they got free college and
I mean, again, and I'm not even saying, honestly, then it's that weird phase. It's like,
they probably don't anymore.
I was going to say, well, now we're fighting the CEO on behalf of them, I guess. But it's like, I'll fight your CEO. I'm not fighting for your fucking tips.
Yeah.
Enjoy your paycheck.
Yeah.
I also think, though, that it's crazy that in some ways, I think that the tip industry has been hostilely taken over from restaurant staff. Think about it. People are so annoyed with tipping when the initial tipping in this country for a very long time was for in-person dining. Now you pick up your food.
And
they want you to tip.
Flat rate for a delivery. There's a flat rate because here's the thing. If you're even delivering in the old days, pre-Uber Eats, if you're even delivering to me, I'm within 10 minutes of the restaurant.
Certainly. Yeah, in a
you
small
don't
town,
need
5
a
miles, right?
percentage-based tip. It's a 5-minute drive for you every way.
Yeah.
And you're probably delivering to 4 people in this area. Like,
yeah, you used to answer the door and give them an extra 5.
Yeah, you throw them a 5 spot and you say, what's up, dude?
10 for holiday parties.
Yeah, and in all honesty, if you deliver 10 houses in in an hour, or I guess that one, if you're in one area, let's say you could probably hit because I think they run out every 30 minutes. They probably have 4 or 5 houses, I guess, probably in a streak. I don't know. If you deliver pizza, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
All I know is the small amounts can add up over time when people aren't like, I think the nickel and diming leads people to go, you know what? 0, bitch. Look me in the eye while I do it.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's actually not. And guess who's suffering? As always,
Mhm.
just the people,
just the poor people.
Because who we're really mad at is the company. Because I think what we're really saying is pay your fucking employees a living wage.
I'll just run through these real quick. Bra store online wants a tip. Somebody emailed probably a club or something they went to with a door guy. They had to pay $100 to get in, and they were charged $120. And on Gmail, the owner replied, "Hello, sorry to hear about that. I would be happy to reimburse you. We have many guests that like to tip the door person, and we also have a credit card processing fee at the door to avoid any of these charges. Bring cash from now on." What she's pretty much saying is, we charged you an extra $20 without telling you, and we're going to blame it on fees and the fact that other people like to tip, even though you didn't consent to one. No, you got caught scamming. Door guys do this shit so fucking often. I know that because I was a door guy at multiple places, and I've seen so many door guys get fired for this.
And as a quick plug for us, if you're not listening to Catfish and Chips, come on over. That is on Patreon every Thursday. And boy, are we talking about the door guy culture of the gay door guy culture specifically, but I'll take it for all door guys.
Yep.
Door gals.
Here's
door knobs even.
An invoice for a garage door repair, asking if you'd like to tip. Folks, that is a tip jar on a Western Union counter. Nobody here got money, okay? This poster wrote,
"Yo, daddy, can you wire some extra money so I can tip?"
Yeah. It's a pair of shoes online. Here's mandatory tips for all to-go orders at a restaurant, written on the chalkboard.
I'd be like, "Hey, I got to go."
Yeah.
I would tip them if they called to takeaway.
And finally, this tip request is on a free tax filing website. Again, I'm not great at math, but I feel like 3% of 0 should still be 0. No? They said, would you like to tip 3% of this free service? Probably on the initial value of the service, but a 3% tip is $27.
Wow.
And they take it out of your refund. So anyway, that shit's
guys, keep an eye on your tax refunds this year. They're trying to take your tips.
The girl I bought Girl Scout cookies from, there was a tip section on there. And it's like you're running an under the table business over here using free child labor.
Also,
and selling, quite frankly, the cookies have gone to shit.
I'm sorry, but am I crazy? Does not making tips take away the heart of what selling Girl Scout cookies is? Fucking, you should be tipped on your fundraising.
Now you're just raising strippers. You're just stripperizing your Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Ask for an extra $1. Ask for an extra $1.
Show them your jar, honey.
Yeah. Mommy needs a new pair of shoes, baby.
Well, I have a fun story for us to go out on if you want it. This has been in my phone for like 6 weeks, and I was like, you know what, it's been too long. And then I read the story again, and I was like, you know what, it's never been too long to actually read this story. CTV News reported on January 6th that a Toronto-based sex toy store received a return of adult items accompanied by a letter from the U.S. Department of Defense. It seems the product had ended up on a U.S. naval base in Bahrain, a big no-no. Please notify the sender that pornographic materials and devices are not allowed in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Okay, well, fucking...
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Dildo daldo. You're not allowed to have it there.
Yeah.
Okay? We didn't even know it was going there until it came back to us months later. It just kind of unraveled this whole hilarious moment. She wonders if the soldiers stationed there knew that such products are off limits. This sounds like a you problem, she said. I'm sad they didn't get their order.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, you're on base. You just need
So apparently,
you need just a little bit of assistance when you're out there on base.
It's pretty funny to me that
I'll tell you what, you're not. You're probably not on Bahrain's grinder tearing it up. So you need a good dildo.
Well,
you know?
It makes me laugh that it feels like they attempted to negate the system by ordering through a Canada base. Well, I don't know. It just makes me laugh. Like a Canada base. They didn't even use You're not even contributing to the U.S. economy?
Yeah. You couldn't get made in America butt plugs?
No.
You're disgusting.
It's almost like they wanted them to think the Canadians were just sending butt plugs against their will.
Yeah, you couldn't get a whip made of genuine American cowhide? This is crafted by good American hands?
For the Department of Defense, they deserve nothing less
Yeah.
than good American handcrafted whips.
Mil spec, all right? High quality. The kind of stuff you need in the military. I mean, you know what? Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all.
I mean, I'm disappointed that this whole article came out and they weren't going to tell us what was in the fucking order.
I do think it is a little like, I wonder if troops know that their mail's being gone through. And it's like, well, obviously, if you mailed it to that country, it went to the post office before like they drop it off at the base.
Oh, yeah.
You probably had like fat strap and dillies on your fatstraps.com or something on there. And they were like, Google this. And they were like, oh my God.
Well, I was going to say, how they have all those jokes about like what goes on from the evidence room after like the evidence has been evidenced and like, or people at TSA using the products that were in,
yeah.
where do you think those? What, you think those were destroyed, or you think they were kept in some closet to see what they might do later?
What,
the products?
The products?
Oh, I think she said they were sent back.
Yeah, she said they were sent back, but I bet somebody looked at them for a while though, just with this idea.
They should check the wrapping on that.
Just like, maybe I could
make sure that's sealed.
Slide that thing into Lost and Found. I don't hate it.
Good for them.
I don't hate it. If you don't want any dildos in your country, far be it from me to. Honestly, I want fewer dildos in this country. People say
by that you just mean the people that live here.
Yeah, people say that that's closed-minded, but I say we got to get these dildos out of here.
Yeah, I'd say
for
try
freedom.
Getting inside my girlfriend after that big purple thing's been in.
Honestly, we should kick that person out of the military. What do you jerk off to, cadet? Get on out of here, soldier.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, don't send sex toys to Bahrain
or Bahrain. Or bare hand or whatever I said.
And don't I don't know.
What was your story? I feel
don't leave fuck leaving tips. Don't tip any.
I knew I was mad about something.
I am so
I got sidetracked with dildos.
Frustrated by and I will end on this to not be hypocritical. Front desk agents in Las Vegas, I will let you get behind the curtain. And in all honesty, they're probably not making shit now. I hear everyone in Vegas is broke now. But for the longest time, they would get a percentage, like 5% of whatever they upsold you to. So like if you had a $100 room night for 5 nights and they moved you to a $200 room night for 5 nights, they get 5% of that $500. Some people are really good at the sales portion of it. Some people are really good at like giving people free upgrades when they're available and like putting a spin on like, I'm doing this for you. And then they might get like a 20, like everyone's got their hustle. Some people got both. Some people could get, you get $100 bill slid across the counter and still make the money on the upgrade. And those people made so much fucking money. The front desk agents were making so much. None of them ever took a promotion. And I worked around, like, I was on the front desk team, but not on the desk. I worked with them. And God, they were the laziest. On a day when it was like there was no upsells available, which think about that. On a day there's no upsells, it means it's because there's no available rooms.
Yeah. Which
means we're kind of busy.
Yeah.
We got 500 checkouts, 499 check-ins, and
one guy who died in room 409.
I mean, literally there would be Sundays where we would have people coming in for a week of meetings and then people leaving from vacation. You'd have to turn 2,000 rooms in a day, and they'd be like, I can't make any money, I want to go home. It's like 2,000 rooms are checking out and in today.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, can I leave early?
Well, and then speaking of that, then what did they do in Vegas? They started implementing all the self-check-in kiosks. Motherfucker, if you're not going to tip us, we don't want to help you.
Yep.
That's the world.
So
this is America.
Guns in my area. I got the scrap. I'm finna carry it. Anyway.
I don't know any of those words except for this is America.
I definitely added, I probably did something a little racial there. I think I wrapped it up a little more than it is wrapped.
Are you trying to say you think you're blacker than Donald Glover right now?
No, I think I projected
I'm sorry, he's Childish Gambino.
I think I projected a level of urbanness onto, because I really only knew the 4 rhyming words.
I see.
And I think I
you went real
improvised.
G. I see.
I improvised a little.
Well,
I'm sorry for that.
Apologies to Childish Glover out there.
Childish Gambino.
You get it? What I did? Childish Glover.
Mm-hmm.
I combined his names.
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
I'm very proud of the fact that I spotted that on my own.
You are a comedic genius in your own right.
I didn't even have to look that up.
Oh.
I mean, I did to confirm. All right. Well, we'll be back on all the days. We'll be back Sunday. Wait, I'm out
Thursday?
of order. Thursday, Sunday, and another Monday. Maybe the correct Monday this time.
Sometimes we'll be there about 24 hours after the correct day.
Sometimes we'll be there on Monday
we're late.
too.
Sorry we're late. I had an extra cover to cover this weekend. Our day to normally get stuff done. I was
the internet's garbage.
Working. Yeah, so sorry. I'm drowning over here.
Hey, but you guys could make it up to us and tip us if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead and send us a tip.
Feel free to leave 20% of this free podcast.
Yeah, if you guys want to tip 69% for the month of...
Yeah.
We'd greatly appreciate it. So, anyway, thanks for listening, guys.
Yep, we'll be back.
That's all, folks.
Bye.